Continuing on with simple interest, we have what I like to call the simple interest triangle. So if you recall, we have the simple interest formula, which is I equals PRT. This gives us the interest amount, which is equal to principal times interest rate times time. Now, if you split it up into a triangle format, you can make something that sort of looks like this. Now, you might wonder, why do we need this? Well, it's just a way to learn the different formulas to isolate for different variables. One way to look at this triangle is that it helps you learn how to isolate. So, say if I have my P, my R, and my T, and I'm looking for my I, like you would do with this equation, you can cover up your I, and that's your unknown, that's what you're looking for, and you know that I is going to be equal to PRT. Now, vertical lines represent multiplication, while horizontal lines represent division. So if we don't know our I, but we know our PRT, we could just cover up the I section of the triangle, and then we look over down here where it's PRT and they have vertical lines in between them. That means we're going to multiply. So that gives us our equation. That gives us the equation I equals PRT. Now, say that we know our I, we know our R, and we know our T, and we're asked to find P. What could we do then? Well, we could cover up our P, and then we're left with IRT. Now remember, vertical line means multiplication, and horizontal line means division. So this gives us the formula P equals I divided by R times T. Now for another example, let's say we don't know our R. Our R is the unknown variable. So we cover up the R and we have IPT. Remember that vertical line means multiplication, so we have a multiplication between P and T, and then we have division of I over P and T. So this gives the formula R is equal to I over P times T. Now let's say our unknown variable is T. So we'll cover up the T and we're left with IPR. Remember, vertical line means multiplication, so we multiply, and then we have our I, which is a horizontal line, so we divide. So this gets us our fourth equation, which would be our unknown variable, so T, the thing we've covered up, equals I divided by P times R. So these are four equations you can use to find one of these values: interest amount, principal, interest rate, or time. This will be useful in both application and calculation problems. Now, you can always just isolate for your variables, but if that's too complicated, or if you just don't feel like doing that, the triangle is very useful because you can just cover up one of the variables you're looking for and then see the relationship between the others. That'll give you that unknown variable.